What was your favorite starter Pokemon when you were growing up? Was it Charmander, Squirtle, maybe even Bulbasaur? Or was it one more recent like these guys? Well, thanks to Phoenix here, we're gonna make a team filled with all starter Pokemon. Literally none of them won't be a starter. Do you have a theme idea? Then just go ahead and leave it in the comment below and I'll make sure it appears in a future video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more theme teams like this one, and stay tuned for the rental code at the end if you want to use this team yourself. Anyways, without further ado, let's go get our old cartridges, blow off the dust, and take our friends into battle. What's up guys, it's Dench here and we're back with another live battle theme teams action against Sora. We're doing an OU battle, but really the theme is just starters. And here we are, we're gonna crack right in. And he in fact leads off with the Weavile. I did not see that coming. Really didn't see that coming. Wow. I don't know. I don't really like this matchup. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna hard switch out here. I'm gonna go into Happy Feet. I'm not gonna risk losing Meowscarada so early on. My plan, I thought he was gonna lead Gliscor, and maybe I could have got away with doing some Toxic Spikes, because this team does run a bit rampant. So he does go for the triple axle. That's going to pop the air balloon, which is a little unfortunate because that makes that Gliscor a little bit more dangerous. A little bit more dangerous than I want it to be, but we are going to resist this thing like crazy. I do see perhaps the Milotic coming in, but I am tempted to just flash cannon off rip. I'm going to flip turn. So just go for knockoff. That does a hefty amount. We don't actually have an item because we were air balloon, so that could have potentially KO'd us, in all honesty. We are flip turning. Now, what do we want to flip turn into? We don't have too much that wants to take this thing on. Actually, I'm going to switch into our Blastoise here. Now, he could just knock off. That is an entire possibility. It is an entire possibility. But what I'm going to do here, I kind of want to just see if I can get an Iron Defense up. There isn't too much that really enjoys dealing with me. I mean, I'm going to Iron Defense. So he's going to knock off. Okay. So he's just knocking off the whole squad. He didn't even switch out. He didn't even hesitate. That's crazy. But we are going to get the Iron Defense up. I think now I go for a Body Press. But I think he's going to switch out. He probably wants to keep this thing around, especially if it's got Ice Shard or if it's got Priority or something. He is going to Swords Dance. Okay. Scary, but Body Press should easily take this thing out without a problem. So there it is. Body Press going to absolutely bop this thing. Down goes the Weavile. That is actually a decently huge threat out the way, because it was kind of putting in work against my team. The next threat I'm seeing that I kind of want to get rid of is the Serperior, which is probably this thing if I had to guess. Yes, there's the Serperior. Now, the question is, how much is a Body Press going to do against this thing? Probably not a lot. No, I'm going to go into my Serperior. I'm going to go into mine. I'm predicting he's probably going to Leaf Storm off rip. I don't want to over predict and try get my Body Press off. So there's the Leaf Storm. Hopefully we take this. So this is looking like it was a crit. That's kind of annoying. But it looks like it's going to be a speed tie. I feel like I need to glare this thing, and I need to glare it now. Do we win the speed tie? So he is going to Terrasilize. Okay. So he is just letting his Terrasilize go. And what's it going to be? Fire. Wow. Okay, so he's Terrasilizing into his fire type. Probably predicting the Leaf Storm. We do get our Glare off, which is fantastic. Now, I'm kind of hoping for Power Hacks because I really don't want this thing to start Leaf Storming. So just get a Terra Blast. That's going to take us out because he's at +2. But having this thing paralyzed, I feel like it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Our Typhlosion is actually running... the Infernal Parade set. So the more things I can status, the better, in all honesty. This is a little bit of a problem because now I don't really have too much to deal with this. I mean, this isn't something I really want to do, but this isn't... I feel like I'm just going to have to close combat this thing. and maybe hope it gets paralyzed. Do I risk it? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. So he does actually stay in. So the Swords Dance, I don't think is going to pay off here. I don't think it's going to pay off. So he does go for Leaf Storm. We resist this very, very nicely. He does get another special attack, but we are going to get a speed boost. So we're now at +2/+1. We are now at +2/+1. We are at +2/+1. I'm thinking we just go for a close combat here. So we are going to get the close combat off. Is that going to kill? It is going to take out the Serperior, but our defenses are going to fall. So the issue now is I feel like the Ferret comes in. I feel like the Ferret comes in. And the reason I feel like the Ferret comes in is because it's probably got extreme speed. It's probably a belly drum extreme speed set, if I had to guess. So that's Tai. That's going to be... Oh, it's going to be this thing. Right. This is where things get interesting, because this thing's definitely got priority. I'm just going to Flare Blitz, if I'm going to be honest. So he does have Shadow Sneak. Is that going to be enough to take us out? It is. Okay. Didn't see... I feel like... I wasn't sure. I kind of had a sense it did get priority, but I'm not sure exactly what kind of priority it was. But it's okay. We move on. I feel like we are slipping a little bit. There isn't too much we're kind of being able to do. What do I want to switch into here? I don't really have anything that wants to take it on. I'm not going to lie. All right, I'm going to switch into the Blastoise. We don't have our leftovers from what I remember. I feel like just Hydro Pumping. We could Iron Defense. Nah, I'm going to Hydro Pump. I'm just going to throw a Hydro Pump. So he just go for close combat. Is that going to kill? We do live. And his defenses are going to be dropped. So we just have to hit this Hydro, and it's probably going to do a decent amount. So we do connect the Hydro. How much is this going to do? So it cleanly just takes out the Iron Valiant. That's huge. I didn't expect that. I think without the defense drop, we probably wouldn't have taken it out. So I'm kind of glad I didn't muck about with, I don't know, Iron Defense or anything. So here's this thing. This thing is a little scary. Now, it definitely outspeeds, and it's definitely probably going to take us out. So it's got the Ferret. I kind of need to keep at least one. Okay, I'm going to switch into... Oh, maybe I should have just let this thing go. I definitely see the extreme speed coming. The question is, how much is this? Oh, Quick Attack even. I don't even think Quick Attack would have killed. I'm going to go for a Roost here. So he's going to withdraw. We're going to get a free Roost. And he's probably going to come into Gliscor right now. Now, we don't have our Air Balloon. Oh, my Lotix coming in. Okay. I'm kind of liking the position we're in now, then. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like it. There isn't too much I can do to this thing, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, it definitely outspeeds us. I'm going to go for a Flip Turn. Here. It is going to sap an Aqua Ring, which is interesting. We're going to get a chip damage on that. That thing looks pretty... I don't know if that thing's too physically defensive. I mean, it probably is, but it took it quite well considering the Milotic doesn't have the craziest of defenses. I feel like I have to go into Catnip and Flower Trick. I don't really see too many other options, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into Catnip here, and I'm honestly just going to send it. I mean, there's a chance that it lives the Flower Trick, but realistically, I can't. I mean, it probably has Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Flower Trick here. So he's going to withdraw, probably going into the Gliscor. This is going to be neutral on the Gliscor. Cash. So there's the Flower Trick. It's going to do a decent amount because it is going to be a guaranteed crit. It doesn't do as much as I thought it would. He is Toxic Orb Heal. Okay. Good to know. The only issue I can see here, is I don't have triple axle on this thing. I don't have triple axle on this thing. I'm gonna U-turn. So he's gonna protect. So he's probably gonna try get some of that heal. He's probably gonna try get some of that heal, which is a little unfortunate because we're not gonna immediately get out of there. We're not gonna immediately get out of there. And there's the poison heal coming in. So we don't have a spinner anymore. I'm thinking of just hitting it in the face. Maybe I'm just gonna go for a flower trick. These things don't tend to have a poison move, so I'm not too worried. So it is gonna sword stance. That's scary. That is scary. Maybe we switch out. I mean, kind of don't want to lose my rapid spinner. Ooh, the lack of ice moves. I knew it would bite me in the bum. This ain't great. We just stayed in flower trick. So he's gonna go for protect. Now, the real question is, I don't know what he has to, because if he's EQ, right? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna terrestrialize, and I'm just gonna flower trick again, because we need to break this thing down. And like I said, these things don't tend to run poison type moves. If I see a poison jab, I'ma leave, because that would be wild. These things normally just run like EQ, stealth rocks, protect in this case, sword stance, whatever. So I'm hoping we can start doing a bit more to this thing, because I don't really have too many other options I'm a fan of. So that's doing a nice amount now. So he's gonna EQ. We should be okay. Okay. We are living. He is gonna get the poison heal. Now, I kind of don't want to... I'm gonna U-turn. Of course he's gonna get protect. Very stally game. We don't love this. I don't know how I'm gonna work around this thing. I really don't want to lose this catnip, because it's my only check. Realistically, it's my only check for my Milotic, and I don't really want to get hard-walled by my Milotic. He's probably going to go for EQ here, which he does. So that's going to take out our Blastoise. And now we're in a bit of a sticky situation. We could threaten the burn. I mean, we can't threaten the burn because he's poisoned. We're gonna have to start doing something. Frisk and found its toxic co-op. Good to know. Thank you, Type Illusion. I'm gonna double. I'm predicting the switch. I feel like I have to. So I'm gonna switch out into this thing and hope he switches into Milotic. But he might decide that he is gonna withdraw. Please go into the Milotic. Susu, that's gonna be the Milotic. Okay, great prediction. We're in a good position now. In fact. So we're gonna go for the flower trick. He's probably gonna switch out back into the Gliscor, which is fine. Quinn Mai, isn't that the ferret? That's gonna be the ferret. Okay. I don't think ferret can take this. Yeah, he can't take this. So he's sacking off the ferret. Down it goes. So we're getting somewhere, but I think this bulky final wall we have to get through, I don't think we're gonna get too much out of it. I mean, I'm gonna switch into Happy Feet here. Now I have to pray that he's not gonna protect. I feel like he might, because he might try and stall the last part of this game out. We do have 3 minutes left. I'm hoping he doesn't sword stance. It's not what you want to see. It's really not what you want to see. That might be it. That was a really good play on his part. I think an EQ takes me out. I think EQ just runs through the entire rest of my team. I'm going to Hydro Pump, but an EQ... Yeah. Damn. So that's going to take out this thing. Oh, this is a close game. This is a close game. Maybe I should have gone back into Typhlosion. Maybe I should have gone back into Typhlosion. The question is, do we predict him twice? Do we predict him twice? I mean, probably not, right? Probably not. We are scarfed on this thing. We are scarfed on this thing. I'm gonna Infernal Parade because I don't think he's gonna switch out again. So he's gonna stay in. We are gonna get an Infernal Parade off. It's gonna do a decent amount. He is gonna EQ. Is that gonna take us out? It is gonna take us out. Ah! I think we lose this one. I think we lose this one. Barely. Because Poison Heal is gonna... If he protects, I think it puts him in range of, like... being able to live a hit. But maybe not. Maybe not. So he knows... He knows he's gonna have to protect. He's gonna go for a Flower Trick. Should have gone for Toxic Spikes. Ah! I was making such good plays and now I'm just not. I mean, realistically, don't think it mattered because now that I'm thinking about it, this thing's healing ability. I mean, unless, I mean, I don't, even if we get a crit, I don't think it's gonna do anything. We could try knockoff, but it's not gonna do anything. So there's the Flower Trick. We're gonna get hard walled by the Gliscor. That's really unfortunate, actually. I felt like we were doing pretty decently, but this thing just comes in and that's probably gonna take us out, that Earthquake. Yeah, it's going to take us out. Thanks to the Swords Dance from earlier. And that is going to be GG. GG, Sora. That was a good one. A little unfortunate. I definitely made a good prediction that could have gone a definite good way. But, hey, stall is king. Stall is king. It comes in the end, doesn't it? Absolutely hate that Gliscor thing. But, yeah. GG's. It was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys want to know a theme, just hit it down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you got any themes you think would be a good idea, just slap them in the comments, and I will be less than hesitant to get them on the big screens for you guys. And that being said, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Take care. Maybe we should have brought Pikachu. Anyway, here is the rental code for the team used in today's theme team Wi-Fi Battle. You can also find the Pokepaste in the description below. Remember, don't forget to leave a comment with your suggestion on what theme you would love me to use in the next Wi-Fi Battle. But hey, above all else, guys, I'm just so glad you're watching this video with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with more theme team videos.